Let's go, people. Let's go. My boy Desmond, my boy Eric, my boy Knowledge in the building. Texas, what up, Texas? We're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. What's good? Hit that like button when y'all walk in. See you later in the building. True and Real is in the building. Bend your knees in your building. Yo, I apologize for being late. I had an event to go to and I had caught in traffic. Raymond Benjamin was good, bro. Apologize to everybody. Y'all know I don't like to be late. Do not like to be late. So we're going to go, man, Eldon go for an hour. It's going to be a nice hour, strong, straight content. I know it's been a while. Playoff been good so far, Dow. You're right, Dow. Boy, Raymond is in the building. Got to get the likes up. That's very important to support the channel. The likes definitely have to get up. The likes definitely have to get up. How y'all day? Everybody good, man? Y'all ready for the Lakers? Yo, this offseason gonna be crazy. Yo, this offseason gonna be crazy. And the Lakers going in the middle of everything. Because you can see so many different things with the Lakers. He said he should have bet on Boston. What up, Elder?
Hey, salute, my brother. How you doing?
Salute, ain't nothing. Apologize for being late.
It's all good, my brother. I understand.
Yo,
Williamson.
it's crazy. The Grizzlies, how they came back.
Kept pressing them. I'll tell you. I think our boy got our coach tonight, big time, man. That coach for Minnesota, he got our coach because D'Lo was in the game. He was controlling it. He really was. I have to give credit because I'm not a big D'Lo fan at all. Probably because his stint with the Lakers and all. But that young man has matured as a point guard. I have to give him credit for that. I have to. And when he was in the game, he was dictating. But then he would take him out, and Memphis would go on a run, and then they just start doing stupid stuff. I mean, like them other guards, Anthony, he young. You can tell he's talented, but he's young. Malik Beasley, nope. They're just not intelligent enough, man. Them cats was doing the dumbest stuff, man, and just playing right into Memphis's hand. And Memphis just kept going. Think about it. Ja didn't even have a good game. He didn't have a good game. They didn't even
Yeah.
play. They didn't even play Steven Jackson, Steven Adams. And they
Yeah.
came back, man. I'm telling you, I like Memphis. I like the makeup of Memphis. I like the composure of Memphis. They just come at you. They just go hard. Everybody's saying they're Golden State healthy and they're gonna do this. If they play Memphis that second round, I'm picking Memphis to win that in 5 or 6. I don't anticipate that.
Ah,
I don't. I don't anticipate it going 7. Because Ja Morant, that's the type of game he gets up for.
he
And
do.
they have 0 people that can guard him. See, Minnesota's a better matchup because they got several people that can guard Ja Morant. Golden State ain't got one person. Who?
That's true. That's true.
Who can guard him?
Yeah.
He gonna destroy Golden State. That's what he been doing.
But how Carl Towns have 8 points?
He's a bro. My man Ticket been on Karl Anthony Towns and talking about how he's better than AD, all this stuff. Now I will say this statistically and team wise, he had a better year than AD.
Yeah,
But no way, shape, fashion, or form is this man a better player than AD. You've never seen AD. You've never seen AD throw a dud like this in a playoff game. I don't care if it was back when he played with the Pelicans, when he been on the Lakers. AD he's just as good, if not better, than Karl Anthony Towns offensively. The only thing he does better than him is shoot the 3. That's it. He's not a better all around.
I think offensively they like the same because AD averaged 27, 28 points.
Like I said, and Karl Anthony Towns ain't never really done that. And defensively, it's not even close. We don't even need to talk about it. AD is so much far superior to him defensively. It's not even close. So those that out there believing that hype and saying, trade AD for Karl Anthony Towns, first off, I don't know why Minnesota would even do a deal like that. Minnesota, that's their franchise player, and he wants to be there. He gets on. You moved in guys like D'Lo because that's what we wanted to play with. So it don't even make sense to even do a deal like that. And I wouldn't give him up because I don't think Karl Anthony Towns is the type of player that I can say, hey, if he's healthy, he can help us go to a championship. He ain't that type of player. Ain't nobody saying that about him. Nobody. Nobody's saying that he's top 5, top 10 player in the league. Nobody. Anthony Davis has all of that potential when he's healthy. All of that. So I'd rather have a broken down Anthony Davis with the potential of winning the chip with him than having a player that's just a good player, but he gonna do stuff like this in the playoffs against a small team. The team went small. And you let a 6'8" Brandon Clark lock you up. Now, don't get me wrong. Brandon Clark, see, that's a bad matchup for Karl Anthony Towns because Brandon Clark might be smaller than him, but he's just as big and strong.
He's strong.
He got super bounce. So he eats up that 4 or 5 inches that you have in his athleticism. And then he coming at you offensively. How many points did Brandon Clark have? What, 18, 20?
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, he destroyed Anthony Towns. You telling me Clark gonna destroy AD, a healthy AD in a playoff game? No, bro. That stuff ain't happening. That stuff not happening. Salute, my brother.
What up, Herm? Salute,
Big
Herm.
Herm.
Let's get the likes up, man. It's gonna be epic, man. Elder back in form. Y'all ain't see Elder. Everybody been asking where Elder. He back.
Man, I'm back. I've been celebrating the feast of the Most High Yah. Feast is over.
Oh, it's like a festival?
Yeah, the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's a 7-day feast. I don't keep no holidays. I keep biblical holy days is what I do. And so this was the Passover and the Feast of Unleavened Bread is a 7-day feast. It just ended tonight. This is the last day of it tonight. It ended. So I'm back, bro. I'm back in the saddle. I got caught up a little bit in the last few hours. I did watch probably 50% of this game tonight. I was in and out doing stuff. I'm impressed with Memphis like I have been all year. I'm not impressed with Minnesota. The mentals is not there with Minnesota yet.
I'm impressed with Minnesota though.
Well, I'm sorry.
Not like I'm impressed with Memphis, but they're a good team.
The reason I'm saying I'm not impressed is because you cannot be in a game where you can take control of the series. You're at home. You're up 26 in the second quarter. Then you go up 20 in the third. and not win that game. You can't. That's why I'm saying I'm not impressed with them. They're not there yet. They're not there yet. And I think they got outplayed. They got outcoached. They got outsmarted tonight. They just did. And I think Memphis, being in the playoffs last year and stuff like that, Memphis is just a level above Minnesota right now, in my opinion. I think it's a bad matchup for Memphis because Minnesota matches up well with them. They don't have the mentals yet, though.
But what happened is, and I think now this going to see if Minnesota is mentally tough, because a loss like that is draining. Because you had it. How can you be up 20 points in the third in your home? You up, it's 1-1. You back in your building. They're going crazy in the Target Center. You don't supposed to lose that. You ain't supposed. You up 20. Hey. You spotted 20 points in the third.
It's over. Because see, Memphis.
That mentally, I think that killed them.
What Memphis has shown me all year is when they got you down, they're the type that want to kick you. They want to step on you. They want to talk trash when they got you down. So I haven't seen anything in Memphis that shows me they're going to kind of take their foot off the gas. I don't see that in Memphis. They're not that type of team. And Ja had a bad game. People don't realize Ja had a horrible game. And they still beat you being down 26. That should never happen when your superstar has a bad game. But what has Memphis shown all year? We don't need the superstar to be successful. They actually played better in this game when Ja went out the game. Why? They get better defensively. I watched that game closely. I'm disappointed in Ja Morant. Now I'm back on Ja Morant head. Because remember, I was on Ja Morant head at the beginning of the year. And I was saying Memphis would be smart to get rid of him. They're a better team without Ja Morant. Now, I did that kind of to motivate. Did you see that disrespectful shirt Bang made of you? Ain't nobody care about what Bang doing over there, bro. I really don't. Mind your business.
Shout out to
yeah, shout out.
The realist, Mind Your Own, and Mungo. Shout out to y'all. SM also, and NBA Chan.
Ain't nobody thinking about Bang. But with this, I was on Ja Morant head because he wasn't leading properly. So when he came back, remember he had that bad game. When he got hurt, he had that bad game at home. And the fans said, go back on the injury list, remember? And that changed him. He started playing better. And the main thing Ja started doing was playing defense. He started keeping guards out of the lane. Man, tonight, he was letting Patrick Beverly taking him off the jab steps, bro. Patrick Beverly was doing what he wanted to get in that lane. You can't be as quick, athletic, and a superstar like Ja and let Patrick Beverly do that kind of stuff. That disappointed me in him.
But you know something, and it's crazy that I was speaking with someone tonight because when let me see who came on here said that I think it was let me see. Someone in the beginning said, no, I think it was Dow Pitt said the playoffs is good. And the thing is because Ticket made a video early, and I was just telling the guy who I was talking to about basketball, I said the NBA is in good shape with all these flux of young guys. Because he made a video, he was dead on point earlier today. He was saying how, because man, you said it, we said it before, when everybody was like saying how when LeBron leaves, the NBA gonna take a hit, and man, you was like, no, it's gonna be good because these guys today, these young guys, they don't care. They not before it was a lot of praising going on. Like with the young guys, they see older guys is praising, or just these young guys come at people next, and their mentality seemed different from like when because Ticket said he said when LeBron and KD era when they gone, it's gonna he feel gonna be back to basketball real like toughness because these guys seem like they compete. You see that Memphis and Minnesota? It's no buddy yuddy. Yeah, them guys these young guys both came up together and they at each other. When you can see KD, he too passive with Boston. He's supposed to come at Tatum, and this is what I was saying because I took a lot of heat for this, but these guys just don't understand basketball. I was saying how like even when like our era how it was. Sometimes some of the games start throw an elbow just to set it off. When you struggling the way Brooklyn is, if it don't be no type of friction, Brooklyn from the gate supposed to get physical and doggy dog. If they had to, you got to show them you there. You know what I mean? You got to go down fighting. Tatum got no respect for Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? He guarded him. He waved people off like, nah, I got him. Kevin Durant's supposed to be like, what? 1-on-1, you got who? You not no A1 defender. You ain't even like that on defense, and you saying you got me? These guys, I don't see they take it personal. Yo, it's too friendly after the game. Yeah, cover their mouth, talk. You just lost. Well, we don't got nothing to talk about. I love competitiveness, and I hate because people think that I'm trying to like be disrespectful. It's not that I'm being disrespectful this era. This is playoff. This is money. This is how you're gonna eat. And see, that's the thing. The difference between that's why I like football, because football you really earning your money. Basketball, these guys don't give a shit. They be like, I could play decent and still gonna get a bag. Mm-hmm. See, they know already. The only person it really backfired was Dennis Schroder. And I think because he was running his mouth, and I think a lot of people didn't like how he went about it. But if you look at the whole toll of things, you don't have to play well and still get your money. So these guys, I don't see them falling. I don't see nobody elbow. Right now, they're supposed to be beefing. The press conference they bums. Like, it's too much. Oh, he's a good player. Oh, I respect him. Oh, man, that he garbage. That's how you have to carry it. Yo, I just thought about, and me and my homeboys talking, when we was playing, we was young. I'm like, yo, we was crazy kids, man. We was crazy as kids.
Yeah.
Like, not that we fighting somebody, but to try talking, and really fighting and chase down blocks and all type stuff. Especially when it came to playoff time, we was like a whole another. And as kids, I'm saying 13. The mentality we had, and these guys, I just don't see it. That's why I like the Memphis and what's the name? You see the dog in them. The Memphis that series there, they is like really added. John Morant and them like what? Like and Pat Bev and them like what?
Yeah, they talk about bring it.
You gotta bring it. You got to.
Yeah. Now I would say on the one part you was talking about there for a minute with the one player, man, it slipped my mind that fast. You said something about a player, and no, it was further on in that. You said something about Dennis Schroder. The Dennis Schroder situation. He bet on himself. He did not want to give the Lakers control of him. He didn't. He was in free agency. He bet on himself, and he lost because he didn't produce. It wasn't just because, he said he wanted to be a starter and all this kind of stuff. But what really destroyed him, I'm telling you, he would have got paid if he would have went into the offseason and, like, say he'd have played well in that playoff series that we lost. But you can't play in a playoff series like that with AD out and all that, and you the next best thing to score for the Lakers, and you get a goose egg, bro? A goose egg? And getting destroyed by it? No, bro. That's what cost him his money. And then he chose to go into free agency when there were a bunch of point guards on the market.
Yeah.
You drop yourself way to the bottom, all the money's gone. It's only so much money out there, and the money was gone. You had to take what was left. That was him betting on himself, not allowing the Lakers to control him. So for me, I know a lot of people say he's crazy because they saying you gave up $80 million. See, to me, and this is me. If you tell me I'll give you 6 and you can control whatever it is you want to do, or I'll give you 22 because that's what it would have been, 22 million a year. But I'm going to tell you, dictate, I'll take the 6. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's me. I live a lifestyle like that, though, where I ain't trying to be controlled. I'm trying to be self-sufficient. You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be told what to do, when to do it, how to do it. And Dennis Schroder bet on himself, thinking he can make that loop, and he lost because he didn't produce. Now, if he'd have produced in that playoff, Dennis Schroder could have went in and been average. Shot 45% from the field, 15 to 18 points a game like he'd been doing, and somebody would have gave him some money. They would have gave him not maybe the biggest bag, but they would have offered him more money. But because he laid an egg, he dropped to the bottom of the point guard list.
And then, like you said, it was a lot of point guards because he tried to go to New Orleans after New Orleans losing Lonzo. He tried to go to them and say, like, I'll give you a discount. Like he doing them a favor. And they're like, nah, bro. We don't need to do. We just get the dude from Charlotte. He just as good as you. What's the guy name?
The little dude. I know you're talking about the little guy that shoots. Graham.
Yeah. So that's the point. Yeah. And teams That's how teams need to start. Teams need to start smarting up because they can. Teams start smarting up because now what they could do, they could be like, hold up, why pay you this? And I get somebody maybe a little less than you, but he could do close to the same things you're doing. And that's the thing.
Man, why y'all keep talking about Bang, man? Nobody thinking about Bang. We over here talking basketball. Bump Bang. Bang do what he do on his channel, and then people watch him, and KAREEM do what he do on his channel. I ain't thinking about Bang. I'm really not. I don't know why they keep bringing him up, bro. I mean, that's why most of you ain't listening to him no more. He too disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know, he's disrespecting Kobe. That's what got him called out. But let Bang do his thing. You know,
and like you said, we ignoring them. Nobody ain't been saying nothing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, hey, ignorance is best ignored. I learned that at a very young age. Ignorance is best ignored. Don't give it energy. When you start talking about it, dealing with it, all that, that's when you give it energy. So bump them in the horse they rode in on. So sell your little 6-7 t-shirts. Nobody give a shit, nigga. You know? Yeah. But anyway, the playoffs so far has been very intriguing for the simple fact you got all these good teams out here playing. The NBA has always done a great job of marketing players, but they need the players to step up in the playoffs. That helps them market them when they come and they have big performances in the playoffs because that's what people want to see. People want to see that. So we need the stars to do well in the playoffs, like Tatum's doing and stuff like that. We need them to do well in the playoffs. The injuries is critical right now. I mean, think about it. You got Devin Booker. You got what's his name? That just got hurt. Zion. Well, Zion won in the playoffs.
Oh, you talking about guys who just got hurt? Chris Middleton?
Yeah, I'm talking about Chris Middleton. That's the one I'm thinking about, man. Those are huge injuries because let's keep it real. Most people had those two teams making it back to the finals.
Yep, those two teams.
But with them being down, I remember I made a statement in the beginning of the playoffs. Who you picking out? I said the two healthiest teams. Because the NBA showed me that in this COVID era, they've shown me that you got to stay healthy. You had didn't somebody miss a game in the playoffs with COVID? Then or in a play-in or something? What's his name for the Clippers? Didn't he miss because of COVID? Paul George. See, cost them an opportunity. Think about it. Yeah. So now he didn't even get an opportunity to play. He said, "Elder, please answer why you don't respect the Dubs." Wow. The Bay in the building, bro. Okay, Cho boy, I appreciate the Bay being in the building. I have not. I do respect the Dubs, but I have my opinion about basketball. And from what I've watched, I think Memphis is better. I'm just being honest with you. When I watched what Memphis did to them last year and put them out the playoffs, going into their building to play that playing game for the 8th seed, and they put them out. I've watched John Morant crap all over Steph Curry all year, right? Memphis is a young, fast, running, shooting team. They can shoot the ball just as good as Golden State to me. They can. And they're younger and faster. And Golden State struggles defensively at the guard position. You telling me you finna put Klay Thompson on John Morant right now, the way Klay playing? You're not finna do that. Ja will destroy him. Okay, Chore boy, I understand that Golden State wasn't 100%. You better now. But you still don't have an answer to the things that Memphis do to destroy y'all. You can't stop John Morant. You have no rim protection. So when John Morant get in the lane, he's not one of these guys that gets in the lane with a floater like Trae Young or a pull-up. John Morant is going over you, bro. This Booker's got a 50-inch vertical. Who do you have to stop that? Nobody. And he's going to feast and eat. And then here's the thing. John Morant gets hyped for game. Like, let's keep it real. I don't think John Morant is even motivated to play against Patrick Beverly and D'Lo. They ain't big enough for him. But when he gets to go up against Steph Curry, the guy he's trying to take the mantle from, I think you're going to get the superior athleticism and talent from John Morant. I bet John Morant won't have no games like this. If they advance and play Golden State next, I guarantee you John Morant won't have no bad game like this against Steph Curry or Jordan Poole or who you probably think he's gonna put old boy on him. He's gonna destroy him. He too aggressive. What's his name? Gary Payton's son. He can't check him, bro. They don't have anybody on that team that can stop John Morant from getting to that paint. And when Ja Morant get into that paint, can elevate, you're in trouble. The rest of them cats going to be in trouble. And if they do merge on him, now he's kicking out to all them shooters. Bang, 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 knocking it down. So from what I've seen, Ja Morant has owned Steph Curry. Now, we're going to see how much better Steph Curry is when he gets Draymond out there. But see, even guys like, oh boy, today, that's a good matchup for Draymond Green. Brandon Clark, because he's bigger than you, he's stronger than you, and he gets up way higher than you. So you're not going to be able to just do what you want to do with Brandon Clark in there, bro. So I ain't disrespecting Golden State. I'm not. They're not the team that won in 2015, 16, whatever years was, bro. I'm sorry. All those guys have gotten much older, and they're coming off injuries. Draymond got back leakage or whatever it is he got going on, down in his calf or something. Something from his back to his calf, and Clay is clearly not the same. Clay can't put 3-4 consistent games together right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying they're not the same team, bro. So I'm not disrespecting them. I just think Memphis is better, and it's a better matchup for Memphis to play Golden State than it is for them to play Minnesota. It is. Ingram dropped 50 tomorrow. Yeah, Ingram playing well. Everybody saying the Lakers made a mistake by trading Ingram. I disagree.
Let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
You Adrian Griffin. Griffin, right? You letting Zion play?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
I'm letting
Not
him play.
Nah, I'm not. Nope.
Why you won't let him play?
I got too much invested in him. Too much. Nope.
But he's healthy.
If that's the case, he should have been playing them last games of the year.
That's what they were saying. That's what this was his.
Hold on. That's what Zion was saying. That's not what the team was saying. Right? The team wasn't saying that, was it?
I don't. But I think the way he moving, and they said he looked good.
Who was they?
The media, when they had the thing, and they sat him when he saw. They said he was looking good.
You don't have anything
from Zion.
You don't have anything from the team saying he's looking good. Nothing. I don't. If you do, I don't remember.
I think what it is, to be honest, I think that the team looking, and this is my issue I have with teams. I think they're looking at how you looking at it as, we invested for the future. But sometimes you have to look at it like this. You right there. Everybody healthy right now. You come play the league wide open. You wait the next year. Who's to say somebody else may get hurt? And then the year after, somebody else get hurt. Like, it always things look like that, like they future, like for instance, Denver. Oh my God, Denver. Now they got these now they have to pay all these guys that money. Now what's going to happen, they're going to have to start getting rid of some of the pieces. They don't pay now all that money is dished out. It looked good when Porter Jones on his rookie contract and Aaron Gordon was only getting like $16 million or 15, whatever he was 12, whatever he was getting when he was in Orlando. Now he's getting 20, and now he's getting 30, and Jamari getting his 30, and Joker, he gonna be afraid next year. Now the money like hold up, it don't look as good now. Now they're gonna have to do something.
Let's keep it real. The reason Denver don't look as good because their players can't get on the court, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with the money they playing. It's because they can't get on the court. You got all this money and they can't play on the court. Same reason the Lakers look bad. They got all this money and they two guys that they paying the most money to next to Russ can't play on the court.
That's why I said why they hope you play them. That's what I'm saying.
With Zion though, you got to have a plan. They want to keep Zion. They're trying to do everything they can to make sure they keep him. I personally think it's a mistake because to me, you're not changing people's mind. Zion never really wanted to be there, and every little thing that New Orleans does, his team, family, whatever, they take it to the zenith to make it something negative. Zion is just trying to do enough to get the hell out of there. So what I'm doing if I'm them, I'm keeping him as healthy as possible because if he's hurt, his value goes down. Then when it's time to sign him, I'm looking to do a sign and trade if I'm them to get as much because you can't do it now because he's on a rookie deal. He's making what, 12 million, whatever. He's worth so much more than that. So you got to get him to the point where you can trade him sign and trade him. I want to sign him and trade him and get that many players back or that much talent back for him. I want him on the max deal so I can get max amount of players back. You see what I'm saying? He don't want to be there. Me as an owner, I would not want a player that does not want to be there. And you could tell me all day you want to be there. But if I say, okay, if you want to be here, I need this, this, this from you, and you can't produce that, that tells me you don't really want to be there. I'm not getting caught up in the lift service stuff. I'm not. So I don't play a guy
No.
that, hold on. He's young. I don't play a guy that had got hurt in college, and 1 year he was there. He got hurt in high school. He got hurt in college, and he's been hurt every year he's been in the league. You ain't played all year. So I'm not going to go out there and play you now, knowing you still ain't in the shape you need to be in, which means you know how that is, Kareem. If you out of shape in basketball, you got a much greater chance of getting hurt. You just do, And then the playoffs, when it's more intense, more physical, more fat. No, bro. There's no way I play Zion in the playoffs. Now, Ben Simmons, different story. Zion, no. I'm not playing him in the playoffs. I'm not doing it. Nope.
Okay, so
KD is in trouble so much.
See, my thing, I agree with you that he don't want to be there. He's saying that now because he wants his money. Because at first he was talking, now he like, no, I want to, because he know the optics of it looked bad. Now people like, hold on. Because when he was out and wasn't saying nothing, and the rumor came out like in December that he wanted to be gone and this, that, and third. Now he's trying to act like he pro team. He really don't want to be there. So I get what you're saying, but I'm still playing him. I got to.
So you play him. Hold on. You play him. He hasn't played. Hold on. He hasn't played all year. And he ain't in basketball shape. He may look good out there dunking that basketball and stuff, but he's not. He ain't looking slim and trim like a basketball player should look. He just looked like Zion, and he out there dunking. That's what I mean. Oh, he looks good. No, he don't. And they see that. That's why they're not playing this tail. And you going to take a chance with this young, immature, undisciplined player. He gets hurt. What you got? What you got? Because now he goes into a category where he's just too injured to take the chance on. High school, senior year got hurt. First year in college got hurt. Both, he been in the league 3 years now? You realize Zion has played less games than he's been hurt more than he's played. Yeah, he's got more injured games than he does actual games played. Exactly. And he's only been in the league 3 years, bro. I understand he's an ultra talent. I truly do. But you got to look at it from a business standpoint for your team. What is the best for my team? To me, the best for me is if I'm not 100% sold that he wants to be there, which I'm not. From every little thing I'm seeing now, there's no way you're going to be sold he wants to be there. I don't want anybody working for me or being on my team that don't really want to be there. But I'm not going to let you go now when you still have so much more value. I'm not going to trade you when you're only making 12 mil or whatever you're making when I know you're worth 30. You see what I'm saying? I got to get you up to that point. Now, I would tell him, though, I'll do a sign and trade, and I'll try to send you wherever you want to go. See, that leads to good karma and good, what they call karma, but you reap what you sow. That leads to players saying, man, wow, I mean, what Zion can say, they took care of him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't force his hand and make him stay in the bad seat. Hey, they like, you don't want to be here? We get you out of here. We don't care who you are. But we'll do it. Give me your 3 teams. We'll trade you somewhere you want to go. You see what I'm saying? Give me those assets back, and then I'll build around that. I thought they did well by bringing CJ in, a veteran, putting him with a guy that works good, because CJ don't have to have the ball because he's used to old boy Dame having the ball. So now you can still let Brandon Ingram keep the ball, and CJ still going to get off. This is why they're looking good now, because they're putting a team together. It ain't about Zion. They're putting a team together. So I'm thinking, you don't want to be here. Let me get your value or get you to a place where we can sign you to a max and then trade you somewhere you want to be. And you know how these teams are. Everybody think they fix a player. Everybody think they could be the one that, oh, I'll be this, I'll be that. Now, if somebody really loves Zion from what he's shown so far, not having the maturity on his side with the people that's backing him. They just yes people. They do what he say. You see what I'm saying? Not really enough to get in his face and look, boy, you way too much. You can't jump as high and come down and stay healthy in this league. You can't. You have to get down to this weight. The best team for Zion to me is the Miami Heat. He needs to be on the Miami Heat. Well, they're gonna have that booger fact check on his weight. They're gonna have that booger checking in and making sure. You know what I mean? You don't play with Miami if you don't pass all them tests they got. And he needs that to elongate his career. So doing him a favor, hopefully that's one of the places he wants to be. He needs to go down there and play in Miami. Now you put him next to Bang. I mean Bam. What's his Bam? I said Bang. Put him next to Bam. Oh wow, that athleticism, that Miami. But I don't want Lowry. Give me them young cats and some.
They ain't gonna
picks.
want no Lowry. Hell
You know what I'm
no.
saying? Yeah. Give me. I don't want Lowry. I don't want Jimmy Butler. Give me them young cats you got and some picks. And
But
people may say, "Oh, New Orleans got raked. They got this for Zion." Nope. I'm putting a team together. I have a guy that's on the superstar level and another player that's an all-star level player. You see what I'm saying? Brandon Ingram is like a young star. So I have that guy already that they believe in. And you got CJ to go with him to guide it. Build around them guys. You never know what can happen with the draft and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Is Dallas and Utah going back and forth? I gotta see somebody said the game fire. Let's see what they're doing. I know Dallas was winning that whole up. They was up majority of that game. Let's see NBA. Oh, it's 4-point game. 1-on-1. Jazz are frauds, bro. Jazz are frauds.
they is.
They're
It's sad.
frauds.
It's sad.
You in a battle with a team don't even have their best player, bro.
And not only that, it's not like Dallas don't have a team like, okay, if Kawhi out, they got Paul George. They got nobody at the Luka. I ain't disrespecting them, not saying nobody, but them guys is like they don't have like okay, if Brandon Ingram out, you got CJ. If if
they don't have that. Brunson, you got Brunson. I mean, he good, but you got Brunson.
Brunson is more
you got Dinwiddie.
like a 14-point score. He's not no guy that gonna carry you to no win.
Until Luka go out. Until Luka go out.
How you this? If you look at Dallas roster, they roster go boom, then they go. Poof. Everybody got somebody at least like a kind of. You can't. Yeah. Brunson not like a 1-2. Brunson probably like the fourth best player on a good team.
And you got Mitchell and Gobert. Man, no, Bogey, no, bro. And they down 6 right now.
Jordan Clarkson. Like
Jordan Clarkson, you got 6 men of the year. Come on, bro. No, they finna blow that up. Utah finna blow that up.
They gonna blow that up.
They lose to Dallas without a Luka, bro. They finna blow that thing way up. I think they're gonna fire the coach. I think the teams have already come out and said they won't Gobert. They're not afraid of his contract. See, teams ain't stupid. They'll pay that money knowing that, look, you got in the playoffs, you need that big rim protector. You got to have him in certain matchups. Now, certain games you can't play him, but boy, in the games you got to have that guy that can deter them guards once they get in that lane. You got to have him.
But if you look at it, he finished around the rim. He get every rebound.
Yep. And he blocking every shot. He blocking shots.
And he don't mind jumping to get dunked on. He blocking. He cover for a lot of their mistakes. He covered for like 2 of 3 people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you a good trade that should go down. They blow that thing up. If I'm them, guess what I do? Now, I don't think this team gonna do it. But if I'm them, I'm trying to get Phoenix to sign and trade me, old boy, because they don't want him.
Who?
Ayton.
I don't think Utah do that. I don't think.
If I'm Utah, I would. I don't think Phoenix gonna do that because I don't think they want. I don't think they
Phoenix would do that. Ayton,
Hold on. Ayton is really good, bro. I'm sorry. Ayton is really good. Ayton's very good.
I'm not saying
he fits Phoenix. He fits Phoenix so good.
What he been doing this playoffs? Nothing.
I mean, again, I gotta go check. I actually don't know. I don't know.
He had 8 points the other night. How you get 8 points after Devin Booker go out and you need that win? Valanciunas been dogging him.
Here's the thing.
He don't rebound that well.
Hold on. Here's the thing. How many shots did he get? I need to know that.
That's still his fault. You got
I need to know that.
if you that guy, you're gonna get the ball.
I'm gonna
Chris
tell you right
Paul, give
now.
it to you.
I like Ayton. He young. He's athletic. Hey, you put him with the right guards. Ayton is a nice, solid piece for you. And again, I'm not trying to
If
give
I'm
Ayton super
Phoenix,
max
I'm
money,
jumping on that. Because one thing you know, Gobert is gonna Ayton to get
but
you
he
6
gonna.
rebounds. Ayton,
I think he
Gobert
averaged
gonna
double figures for the
rebound.
season, didn't he?
Block.
He
He
averaged
better.
double figures for the season, didn't
Oh,
he? Yeah, I think you downgrading Ayton. I gotta go look now because I
go
don't think
look
he's as
at Ayton
bad as.
numbers.
Yeah, I don't think he's as bad as you saying he is. I gotta
I'm gonna
look,
look at his numbers.
because I thought he was a double guy, like 18 and 10 is what I thought. That's
Nah,
what I thought.
hell no. Let
Yep.
me go
And
look.
I'm finna look too. I'm gonna look too. I gotta get over to ESPN or wherever you look at it up at. But I thought Ayton was better than that. And I like what I see from Ayton. He just need, like Chris Paul makes him great. He really does. He makes him great. But you need a good guard that knows how to feed big men. That's all Gobert wants, is somebody that can feed a big man. That's his biggest issue. Donovan Mitchell jacks way too many shots. You don't win with players like Donovan Mitchell, bro. I'm sorry. In this league, he's not gonna be your best player and you win. You're not. You're not gonna win with that dude, bro. So I'm not a big Donovan Mitchell fan because I don't like guards that all they want to do is shoot the ball and they can't pass. And
He averaged 17-10.
told you, bro. See, I'm telling you, he's much better than people think. And again, he's sharing the spotlight with a whole bunch of guys. You got the Bridges, you got CP3, you got Booker. You see what I'm saying? He got to share the load. It ain't like he just put him in a situation where he's the second or third player. I think he'll do even better with a good guard. He needs a good, pure point guard that knows how to feed him the ball like Chris Paul and them do. And his shoot, what's his percentage? If you got it right there, what he shoot for the year from the field? What he shoot?
All right, hold on.
If
Gobert
you still got
averaged
it.
15-15.
Yeah. See, again, Gobert, I don't think he fits Phoenix though. They may want him, but defensively, now they finna put him in pick and roll with Phoenix because Gobert can't play pick and roll at all. He's horrible in the pick and roll. So I don't think he fits Phoenix. And I don't think Phoenix want to pay him. You don't want to pay DeAndre Ayton money. I know you don't want to give it to Gobert. No, Gobert Ayton way better than Clint Capella. Way better. Way better. He got a better offensive game. Ayton got a jump shot, y'all. He can shoot. He like an old school center. He can knock the 18-footer down, the 20-footer.
You know what somebody said yesterday on live?
Yeah.
We was on live last night, and they gave up a good, interesting point. And I said, I can't wait. I was going to ask you this because they were saying because of LeBron, they saying that he's not going to sign an extension, right?
Good.
So they was like, if Phoenix lose, let's say Phoenix happen to lose to
the
Memphis,
Pelicans.
Utah. New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
They said, if you Lakers and you Phoenix, would you take this? If I want to hear you on both sides, LeBron for Ayton, Bridges in the first round pick.
Yes, I would.
If you the Lakers, you'll take that.
Hell yeah.
If you
Hold on. 2 young, tall, defensive stars. I mean, these 2 guys are defensive player of the year candidates. And a pick? Hell yeah. For old ass LeBron? Old ass washed up, all I can do is jack up shots, LeBron? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This nigga finna be 38. Bro, Phoenix would be the dumbest team in the league to do that deal.
So if you finish, you wouldn't do it. Like if they lose first round and Ayton don't show up, come on, you don't want to pay Ayton.
If I'm Phoenix, I don't do that deal at all. I'm not giving up Bridges for nobody, bro.
But they probably feel with Braun, they got centers, they got McGee and Biombo.
If I'm Phoenix, I'm not giving up Bridges. No. He's the one that I would not give up. No, he does so much for that team on the defense. He's really the defensive catalyst for that team. He is. He was a defensive player of the year candidate, y'all. He almost won defensive player of the year. I think it was I gotta go look. Was he a finalist? I know he was top 5. No way in hell. And he young. Hell no. Knock the 3 down.
A lot of people say they don't think he'd do it. Well, it surprised me. If they lose, I think Phoenix will be desperate, and because they feel if LeBron say I signed 2 years, I'll do 2 years. I think they'll look at it. This is why I think Phoenix would do it. I could be wrong. This is why I think Phoenix would do it. If Bron say got 2 years, right? Now, Chris Paul going to say, yo, we got Bron. And I think Devin Booker will co-sign that, right? I think Phoenix the owner will look at, he going to make tons of money, right? I think they'll look at, they got JaVale McGee and Biyombo that can hold that fort down. And they're going to look at LeBron is better than Bridges. They're going to say Bron is better than Bridges.
He's not.
He's going to give you.
He's not. That's a
LeBron
lie.
LeBron is better than Bridges. Come on, Elder.
It's not, bro.
Nah, LeBron is better than Bridges. Don't do that.
LeBron James.
LeBron is way better than Bridges.
LeBron James is better at playmaking and scoring than Bridges.
He's a better rebounder than Bridges. Yes, he is.
Nope.
Yes, he is. LeBron is better rebounder than Bridges.
I don't agree with that.
LeBron is better rebounder than Bridges.
I tell you this, Bridges is light years
He's a better passer. The only thing Bridges do better.
Hold on. This is what you finna do. You finna give up your two best defenders, and Ayton and Bridges, and they're young, for a 38-year-old guy that all he wants to do now is jack up shots, chase Kareem's records, and not play no D. Oh, okay, your start lineup is who? You got CP3, Booker, LeBron, what's his name?
Schroder and McGee.
And then JaVale McGee. Now, you know what JaVale, hold on. JaVale, you can only play him like 10 minutes, 15. The asthma, he can't play longer than that. Okay. And he's a case defensively. People understand JaVale's doing well there because they have Ayton. Ayton can play 35 minutes. They don't need JaVale. See, you say bring JaVale and make him just play an extra 10 minutes. You don't realize how his value.
No, but you got Biyombo. Biyombo easy to play 20 minutes.
There's a reason they picked up Biyombo, bro. There's a reason he was available. The nigga ain't as good as you think.
And they got another they got Alex.
You acting like the league, like this centers can just be replaced with anybody.
No, I'm not saying that, but they got broken.
You putting broken puzzle pieces in for a major cog. Them two guys is not gonna produce like Ayton did for you. I guarantee you. Not even gonna come close. They're not the defender that he is. They don't have the speed that he has. They're not as athletic as he is and young. I'm sorry, bro. Them two guys can't get it done.
So
your defense finna go.
So they tell you right now they'll take.
I would hurry up about the
Lakers. They say Bridges over Bron. For the Lakers. I'm
taking Bridges and Ayton and a first-round pick for Bron.
Oh,
hell yeah!
No, this is what I'm saying. I will take. If I'm the Lakers, I said I'll take that trade. But if I'm
Phoenix would be stupid.
I'll take that trade too if they lose. And you have to look at the landscape of the Phoenix Suns. If you already in bed with Chris Paul, that means you have to win now. And LeBron tell you he got 2 years. I'm taking Bron. Bron is a better player than Ayton. Okay. I mean than Bridges.
You go ahead and Bron has showed me that winning is not as high on his list right now. I ain't taking that dude. At 38, already showing me he won't play a lick of defense. My defense is going to suffer. What do you think made Phoenix the great? It wasn't because they were the best offensive team in the league.
Yeah,
Phoenix was one of the best defense, and you just gave up your youth and your defensive prowess for LeBron, old ass 38-year-old sorry ass chasing record James. I want to play with Bronny James. Are you serious? And you would do that deal? Phoenix would regret that.
If they lose,
I guarantee this. I guarantee this. I don't give a shit if them niggas would have got put out in the
finals and lose. No, but if they lose first round,
I don't care if they would have got put. They losing in the finals because they lost Devin Booker, and everybody know it. They lost their best player. You just lost your best player, and you couldn't beat this team. So what? I'm coming back regrouping. He young. It's not like Devin Booker's 35. The Booker's 26, right? He's young, 25. I'm coming back. But I'm finna pair up our old Chris Paul, often injured, with an old LeBron James, often injured, and LeBron won't play deep. and I'm giving up my 2 best defenders for him and a draft pick, man, if I'm the Lakers, I wouldn't even, man, I wouldn't even fax that deal. I'm so close to Phoenix. I'm hopping on a private jet and I'm there in 45 minutes. Let's get this shit signed right now. Let's get it signed right now. I don't care if I got to give Ayton the max because he will be on the low level max because it's after his rookie deal. So he'll only be making 28, 30, 32, 34. I'll do that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give me that deal all day. And now the Lakers got 2 young, athletic, long defensive anchors to put
To
around
play
AD.
with
We
with
still got
AD.
AD. Bro, shoot. The team, I'm gonna tell you right now, if something like that was to happen, them boogers would destroy James Jones. They would, the league office, the GMs, they would literally try to get Phoenix banned from the NBA. They would know that this is, and first off, this is to be another problem. You know, the league is not big on young for old deals. That's why they kicked the Chris Paul deal. Remember, there was no young players from the Lakers coming back, so the league wouldn't even let that deal go through. I'm gonna tell you right now, that deal would not be approved by the league because they would say, "Where's the young talent?" The Lakers would have to throw in THT. They'd have to throw in THT, and they probably still wouldn't want to do the deal. Saying, "Man, this is a robbery right here. Two two big time young players for this old scrub? Hell no." Well, let me quit. People think I'm bashing LeBron tonight. I'm being funny. I'm only saying this stuff because I think it's that bad of a trade. So now I'm making LeBron look worse than what he actually is, and I'm making those guys probably look a little better. But really though, if I'm the Lakers, I'd do that all day. But the Phoenix, I think they would be dumb as hell to do that. I think it throws everything off what Phoenix has built. That's not what Phoenix does. They don't chase big names. They develop. You see what I'm saying? They develop. So I wouldn't do that deal if I was Phoenix. No, not at all. I don't like trade Reg, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I don't like that trade. I don't like that trade at all. I'll guarantee this. I
Oh, if
wouldn't
you
be.
the Lakers, you don't like it?
Oh, oh, he's saying Lakers. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought he was saying the Suns. Yeah, no, no. I don't like that trade. Yeah, Lakers, I love it. For the Lakers, I love that deal.
No, because
But
the conversation
my bad,
started
Reg, dog.
because I was wondering if the
Nose itch.
Knicks T with the donation, appreciate it. He said Nick T with the donation. He's how about AD for Ayton and Cam Johnson? I'm not doing that. I ain't that big on Cam Johnson.
I like Cam Johnson, but I'm not doing that for AD. No. No. I like Cam and Ayton. I'm not doing that for AD. I need more than that for AD. I need more than that, honestly. I need more than that for AD. You throw
Nike
two
was
picks,
good, bro.
you throw 2 first round picks in there, I would consider that if AD wants to leave. If AD just don't want to be there, that's a strong deal with 2 picks. With 2 picks. That's a strong deal. Because Cam Johnson's good and he's tall, athletic. You see what I'm saying? He's 6'9", can stroke the thing. Ayton, I like Ayton, man. I don't know why Ayton is getting such a bad. I don't understand. But I like Ayton. I really do.
Tough
I like
buckets
Ayton.
was good, bro.
Well, I like Ayton.
Because
So
the conversation sparked because um I don't know if you heard, but I heard that Bron. We talked about this that he ain't supposed to sign that. He's not signing that extension.
good,
So if
blow
he
that
was,
crap up.
so I did a video. I said if Bron don't sign the extension, do the Lakers got the balls to trade him? Because Bron never been traded before.
Yeah, I
Do the
know. This
Lakers
should be.
got the balls to trade him?
I think they do. They done already put it out there that, remember when everybody was talking about AD finna get traded, the Lakers like, no. Remember the Jake Fisher came out. He's hearing nothing about AD getting traded. Then Laker Nation put out a video a couple days after that because remember Jake Fisher said there's no buzz inside LA. Nobody's trying to trade him. Nobody's looking to trade. We got too much invested. Then old boy Fat Boy came out and put the thing out for LeBron then, right? Pushing back. Then the Laker Nation came out and said the only way the Lakers will consider doing this is if LeBron James don't sign the extension. So they're telling the fans now, if AD's on the block, it's because we're severing ties with Clutch. It's because LeBron won't resign. That's what they're telling everybody. So they have no desire to move AD, but if LeBron won't resign, that's probably going to destroy the relationship between the Lakers and Clutch, and they're going to get rid of everybody, which I ain't mad at. So that means THT, LeBron, AD, and Russ probably all be gone. You know what? If we move those 3 players, LeBron, THT, and AD, we don't even have to move Russ. We don't have to. I mean, we don't have to take a bad deal for Russ then.
You don't
You
have
see
to
what I'm
take a
saying?
bad bet.
We could keep Russ. People don't realize this. We could literally think about the guys we're going to get back for those three dudes. And you just put a bunch of young athletic guys around Russ for 1 year. Russ will probably lead them cats to the playoffs. At
Yeah,
least. He'll probably lead them to the playoffs. He gonna
yeah.
play every game, he gonna play hard. Then we give Russ his thing. Then Russ could slide out with honor. You see what I'm saying? And
That
then
50 bill.
now we got all that cap space, bro. With young dogs and draft picks. Because we're gonna get picks for
Yeah,
definitely
you're
for
gonna get
AD.
picks in there for
And
Brown and AD.
probably even for LeBron. We probably can still get picks from people for LeBron. Because see, here's the thing. You gotta take care of the player. AD gonna say what? It's really only two teams he gonna really be interested in going to. That's gonna be New York and it's gonna be Chicago. So now you got to deal with them two. For LeBron, it's probably only gonna be two teams. He's one, well, three. He'll probably say Cleveland, OKC, and probably throw Miami in there for craps and
I
giggles.
think he'll say he would say Phoenix, and I think he'll say Golden
I
State.
don't I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Mm-mm. I don't think so. He may say Golden State just because this playing with old boy thing nostalgia. I don't see him playing OKC because I don't think LeBron was happy that when Chris Paul had a chance to come to the Lakers, he still chose to go to Phoenix. Remember, he had another chance to come back to the Lakers. He chose Phoenix over LA. So I don't
I'm
think
glad you
LeBron.
said. You know, I'm glad you said that. I'm so
Why?
glad you said that because people come with this notion. Oh, the front office didn't listen to LeBron when he wanted Chris Paul. I just gave up. I gave up.
Hey, why would we have to throw THT in that deal, y'all? How much does Randall make? 20 what? 28?
We wouldn't have to throw THT in that deal.
Oh yeah, we will. Yeah, we would. I see why. Because Randall makes 28. Fournier makes 21 or something, right? So
Nah,
that's
Fournier make 50. Like, hold on, let me see if Fournier make.
yeah. He got a bad deal. I don't like his deal at all. But even if it's 18, I think it's maybe 18.
Because I
That's
think what's his name at 8? Kimber
but
Walker
remember
8.
Kimball making 8. So yeah, you'd have to throw THT in to make that money work.
How
Because
much
old
is
boy only
that
making
altogether?
47.
How
That's
much is that?
you got to pull up. I
I'm
can't remember
pulling
how
up.
much I can't
I'm
remember how much
pulling up.
Randall making. I think Randall is maybe making 28 or 30. So let's
I'm
say
pulling
Randall
up.
making 30 and old boy making 18. That's 48 million right there. And then with Kimba another 8, that's 56. Yeah, that's 56. So if the numbers is right. So yeah, they would have to do THT and a first round. You done lost your mind, bro. Albuquerque, Turkey. You
Why would
are
we do that and Knicks
you
would be
are
getting out of
you
all that cap
you
space?
you are gobble gobble right now, brother. I mean, I love you dearly, appreciate the support, but ain't no way in hell the Lakers do that deal. No way in hell. We ain't giving up a first round pick and a young player for washed up trash we don't want. Old Kimball Walker, Fournier can't shoot, and we already got rid of Randall. We could have kept him on the low low. Ain't no way in hell that deal going down.
No,
No
Randall
way.
at 20. Randall at 21.
No. What's
Fournier.
he make next year? No. What's he make next year? Because he got a new contract.
Oh,
Randall making more money
26.
than that. Yeah, he
He,
making more money than that. Yeah.
he
And
26,
Fournier at what?
26, 18.
So that's what, 46? Did I do my math right? No, I ain't right.
That's 44.
44. Yes, 44.
And Kimba is
At 8.
not,
So that's
yeah.
52. So that's why. But that don't even make sense because we wouldn't have to do that. We could do Russ for those guys. We would take back more salary. That deal is horrible, bro. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize to you. That's a bad deal for the Lakers all the way around. You got to give up young talent. Dallas on fire. You got to give up young talent and a draft pick to take back bad contracts? Hell no. Lakers would never do that deal. Never do that deal. Mm-mm. That's a Knicks fan. He want that deal. Ticket said AD and D Mitchell to Knicks by any means. Yeah, I think there may be some truth that they want that. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I'm fine with that, Elder. I'm tired of clutch. You know what, Reg? It look like the league is tired of clutch because you get a lot of teams saying they don't even want to deal with clutch. They don't even want to. You see what I'm saying? So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I think the best thing for the Lakers, honestly, this year, I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's for
Salute,
LeBron.
salute, Salah.
Salute, my brother. Yes, sir. I think the best thing for the Lakers is LeBron to resign, do a 2-year, but really a 1-year extension is all it's going to be. AD to stay and get healthy, because this is really the first true summer he's had to get healthy. It really is, since he's been there. And get rid of Russ, because you can get some valuable players for Russ. These are the moves I'm making if I'm the Lakers. Oh, boy's already said he's coming back. Now, this is a thing I didn't know, Kareem. Oh, boy's on the mid-level exemption, right? None, right? I didn't know you get one of those every year, so like they can get another player on that next year. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I didn't know that. So none can come back on it, and you can have another player for this year on it. So that's
yeah,
a $6 million slot. I'm telling you, the Lakers can get a real quality player on the
yeah,
free agency. Because see, that free agent money, the free agents is out there. We can get a good quality guy that says, you know what, I go fit the Lakers, take a little bit less for 1 year, and then move on. Or since the
or
Lakers
because
don't
they
have
can
cap
have
space, if
cap
I play
space.
well, they may sign me.
Yeah, they're gonna have cap
So
space.
so I think we can get a really good player with the mid-level exemption, keep none. I think we should sign and trade Monk, because I don't think we're going to be able to keep him. Unless Monk says, I'll play for that mid-level, then you give it to him. If Monk says, I'll take that 6.4, you give it to Monk. Lock him up. But if he don't and want more money, sign and trade him so he can get his max money out. So at least we get an asset back from Monk. Then get at least 3 players for Russ. Get 3 quality players for Russ, or 2 good players, 2 really good, or 3 quality role players like we gave up, and then do something with the draft picks in THT. Because I think if you take THT salary and put a first round pick with it, guess what I think? I think we can get a guy like Wood. I
But
think we can get a
Wood,
Christian Wood. I think we
we
could.
get
Because
Christian Wood for that.
I don't think Houston wants to pay him. So I think we could get a guy, because he's only making 14 million. THT's making 10.5. So you add that first round pick, the money works. We take on a little bit more salary, but we can do that if we give it back
Yeah,
for money.
long as you 1.25 percentage, it can
Hey,
do it.
so if I'm the Lakers,
Because
that's
they
what I'm
said
looking.
because if THT and Kendrick Nunn contract combined, we can
Yeah.
get back. We can take back 20 million.
Facts.
So, and they only what's they 15 million.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
so the percentage you could
Yep.
always could take a little more, but it's the percentage
Yep.
that's
Now
qualifying in the
I
trade.
make those moves early. Draft time, I make those moves so that when it comes time to LeBron to sign, if he ain't signed, what is it, August 4th? If he ain't signed that day, now I'm putting him on the block. And if AD, I'm trying to keep AD. I don't need to sever my relationship with Clutch to move from LeBron. Now, if Clutch says we're a family, we got to go, bye. I'll move everybody. I would. But I would tell LeBron flat out, we made these moves. Here's the players we got. If you still not happy with this and you don't want to sign, we moving you then. And then I'm asking AD, are you with the Lakers or do you want to be moved and stay with Clutch? And if AD says that, now it's a crazy free for all, because remember, everybody just got draft picks. So now I can get a really good young player in the draft for AD. Hey, you got give me your 4th pick, this, and 2 more picks for AD. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot more options after that draft. Because remember, some teams can't trade their draft picks, but once they draft them, they can trade them.
Yeah,
You see
once
what
they
I'm saying?
draft
Like the
him, yeah.
Lakers, our draft picks that we do have, we can't trade them until then. So
Yeah,
man, so that's why I'm not really tripping. I'm doing all the stuff that LeBron is saying. I need to see the moves you make and all that before I make a decision. Cool, because see, I already know those moves is. Oh, I would do that. I would trade one of them if I got the right player. But on those draft picks, but the moves that you're making, they're for the team anyway. They're for the team anyway, right? So I'm making those moves with or without LeBron's commitment, because I need to do that to make my team better. So if I get 2 or 3 good players for Russ, right, and then I can move like find out who we're gonna get to take that $6.4 million mid level, right? Then move old boy in a signing trade. I don't know you. You don't know me, Klein. Oh, you talk to somebody else. Then decide. So now we just shifted that's 6 players. That's 6 players in there we done moved. Now we got them to add with Hillbilly Kobe, Stanley Johnson, Gabriel. You see what I'm saying? That's not that's 8 or 9 players. I ain't said anything about AD or LeBron. So if we got 9 players, that's 11 players. We got a squad. Who cares what the other little 4? You see what I'm saying? Them guys that shouldn't get on the court anyways. But we still got room to add veteran depth if we need to. So I'm doing that, and then if LeBron don't commit, I'm telling him I'm trading you.
He got to December 4th. I mean August 4th.
Well, they can't do anything till August 4th. They can't do nothing till August 4th.
Yeah, they can't. Yeah.
They can't. So that's what I'm saying. I'm making these.
They could trade him before August 4th.
They could
trade him, but he can't sign.
He can't sign anything until then.
I think they're technically
not. Yeah, they're technically not supposed to talk until then. Technically, about it. So that's what he's trying to get. But everybody already knows behind the scenes they're going to be talking. They're going to have to ask him. Yeah,
they're going to ask him.
I'm telling you right now, I'm making those moves, and if on the 4th I don't have LeBron James commitment, I don't give a shit if that nigga's in Barbados. I don't care if that nigga's over in Italy. You better sign on the 4th, and if he don't sign on the 4th, bro, I'm letting the whole world know LeBron James is available for trade and see what teams will give. Because, see, let's go back to Russ real quick. Everybody wants to get caught up in the 2 early birds. You got 2 early birds in this mix, meaning Indiana and Charlotte. They've already made it known. They're ready to do the Russ deal. There are so many other teams that's going to want Russ, though, y'all.
Oh, yeah. After this playoff?
And the playoffs going to determine a lot of that, too. I mean, I know right now, I could probably name y'all 6, 7 teams off the top of my head right now, regardless of what happens in the playoffs, that's going to be interested in Russ's contract. Depending on the playoffs, that number may go to 10, 11, 12 teams. I'm telling you now, I'm with you, Kareem. I heard you say it. We got to build Russ's value up. People don't understand how valuable cap space is going to be next year when all these mega free agents going to be. $47 million means there's only 2 guys in the league you ain't going to be able to sign. Guess who it is? You can't sign Damian Lillard with $47 million, and you can't sign James Harden if he signed that. Everybody else in the league you can sign with that $47 million. You want that, especially if you're a team that's that one player away and you don't know the behind the scenes. Like, let's just, and I'm going to throw something crazy. Right? Oh, boy, in Denver. Where is he from?
Jamal Murray?
No. The big-time player that's going to be a free agent.
Jokic?
Where is he from? I can't remember.
Serbia. He's from Serbia.
So a lot of times in America, you'll have, like, a huge Serbian population in a major city. Like, I'm just going to say Miami. I don't know if it is.
Like that. It's
stuff like that. A lot of times those players want to be in that area because it's familiar. It makes it easy for them to be there. They got their own people there to support them and stuff. So you don't know behind the scenes if Jokic wants to be in Miami because they got a huge Serbian there, and then he don't like the cold. He don't want to ski. He wants to be on the water. You see what I'm saying? That kind of stuff behind the scenes. If he's saying to Denver, look, I need you to get me healthy players that can play, that want to pass me the ball, that want to run things through me, that don't want to try to take the shine. If not, I'm gone. And these teams know behind the scenes, I got to have that money. I got to have that cap space to get him, to have a chance. And Denver flame out in the first round, and then he wants to come to Miami. Miami needs that $47 million cap space. That means now Miami wants Russ just so they can have a chance to get Jokic. Now, don't go out here saying Elder said Jokic's going to Miami. Please don't. I tried to give you an example of how this thing works behind the scenes, right? There's many, many, many different facets why players want to move. A lot of times it's location now, y'all. These players today, my nose itching. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm telling you, players today don't care about winning like y'all think they do.
I said that.
I know you have. These players, they care about their brand and their bread. That's it.
Yeah.
So these players don't care like our generation did about winning. They just don't. Now, when they on the court playing, do they want to win the game? Yes. I'm not saying they're out there tanking on it. They want to win the game. But I'm telling you, it's not as high. Guys in my area, they sacrifice to win. These cats, they're not doing, and I'm not mad. It's a business. It's entertainment.
You can tell mad. Because when these guys get injured, they don't never rush back.
They ain't rushing back.
Take their time. Before you see a guy get injured, they come like that. How many times Magic messed his hamstring, came right back? And then
do you know why? Because they always know.
Magic kept coming back early and messing his hamstring up.
Yep.
Magic had hamstring problems.
Yep. They know because they like, look, I don't want nobody taking my job. The next best thing may come along and I don't get to play now. So guys back then, it was different. It was just different. And I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you got to understand this from a business perspective. The motivation is not always winning. And most of the time it's not. Now, do they want to, because of their brand, do they not want to give forth the representation that they want to win? Yes. They want to put that image out there that they want to be on winning teams. But really, they want to be in the right location for their brand and make them comfortable with their families. That's the number one thing for these dudes. And it's cool. Do that. So that's why I'm saying when all those free agents come in 2023, it could be as many as 15 teams interested in Russ. And people say, Elder, you stupid, you crazy. No problem. No problem. Now, out of the 15, maybe 8 of them know they don't have a real chance to get it. But I'm talking about true interest. It could be as high as that. We already know of 5 teams you can just name off the top of your head that's interested in Russ right now. Like they would trade for Russ today. While the playoffs going on, right now they would. But the Lakers would be dumb to do that now. You need to wait to see. You got more options when the playoffs is over. They have no motivation to trade Russ right now. They could trade Russ today to Indiana or what's the name right now. But they got no motivation for that. I don't know what deal Denver going to put on the table. I don't know what Utah's going to put on the table. I don't know what Sacramento's going to put on the table. I don't know what Indiana. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
We have to think like this. Denver going home early, right?
I know.
Atlanta probably go home.
They are
early. So now you got Denver, Atlanta, because now Atlanta has to make the they like went backwards, and they now it's like, especially if they get smoked, if they lose in 5 games, it's gonna be sad. Denver is a problem, even though
they down 2-0 now, right?
Yeah,
they could lose in 4 games.
Denver losing now. Denver may be down 3-0 by the night. So now you got those 2 teams. Utah, that's another team. That's gonna blow it up. So now we got 3 teams easy.
Golden
now,
State.
The
they
Phoenix
always
team,
looking to do
if Phoenix lose,
I don't see Phoenix blowing it up, bro. Phoenix is too tight, too well put together. They would literally know that the only reason they lost is because they lost their best player. They would know that. I don't see Phoenix trying to blow it up. They got to do something with old boy, so that makes them in there. But I don't see them panicking. They too young, too athletic. They think it's too tight. They dominated the league. They led all year, bro. Phoenix. I don't see them. That would be dumb to blow that up or make major moves with that just because Booker got hurt, bro. I think that would really be bad. And again, I really think this team can beat the Pelicans without Booker. Now you just gotta see in game. You gotta understand them your dogs, man. When you playing and a guy get hurt serious or just hurt, it does a little something to you, bro. It just like, dang, man, fudge. And that's why they lost momentum. They came back, but now they had a chance to sleep, do all this, go practice. I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix beat them Bookers by 20 points the next game. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised.
I ain't gonna lie. Jalen Brunson gonna get a big bag now.
Oh yeah,
his bag, because he's already tough and had this demeanor about him. Now, especially because now the more they win, the more they don't have to rush Luka back. And I think that was bad. I don't understand why Luka was in that game anyway. The last game of the season, the 4th quarter.
I'm telling you, it makes no sense.
Why was he in the game in the first place?
Should have been. He should have. Now, Jalen Brunson, the only negative is we don't have a lot of teams with money. So who really that got money gonna give him that bag? That's the only negative for him. They're gonna have to step up. They're gonna try to find one team where Dallas will step up and pay him. But really, it looks like Dallas is competing against themselves because the teams that got money, they don't need Jalen Brunson. They really don't. I like Jalen Brunson, but he is a smaller guard. But you let him go, he can go. You let him go, he can go.
He's tough.
Yeah. You let him go.
He got hard.
I would love to have him. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to have him. Salute.
Easy.
Yes, sir. Salute, my brother. So
that's what I said. It's a lot of things. I really think Mark Jackson getting the Lakers job, though. I really think that.
I don't. From what I've been hearing, I don't think it. I saw your video. I liked and everything, but I don't. Not from what I'm hearing, I don't think he's getting it. I really don't. They trying to give a little buzz and all that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm seeing just as much bash Mark Jackson, honestly. Not for the religious stuff. They're bashing him for what he did and like showing the reason it worked for OKC was that he was too primitive, he was not creative enough, he was this, he was that. They had all this coaching stuff, and then they come back and prove and say, well, we put one guy in here that could do that, and they win instantly. So because it's like we wasn't on the precipice. People believe that team had got better, no doubt about that team had got better, but they giving that to the maturation of those players, not just Mark Jackson. They're saying Steph just got better and got healthy. Clay got better. You see what I'm saying? Draymond stepped in and was better than the option we had with David Lee. We ain't giving him credit for all of that. Those guys just got better by being older and being in the league longer. And then when we put a real coach, he took them to the next level offensively, and that's what made them win. That's what people are saying. So Van Vliet just re-signed, y'all. He's not going to the Lakers. Stop that. Denver and Utah need to merge. I like that. I like that. So they need to merge. Pascal, SoCal going to Lakers. Hey, Pascal Siakam was on the block, y'all. He was finna get traded. He was finna get traded. And he got hurt, and he came back from that injury. He been playing like an all-star, y'all.
Yeah,
Pascal Siakam played so well, he may mess around and make an All-NBA team, y'all. He may make the third team All-NBA. Some people got him on the second team. I'm like, what? But he played well. He did.
Marlon,
I agree,
agree,
Marlon.
Marlon.
That's a great
Marlon, you hit
comparison.
that on the nose,
Yes,
Marlon.
sir.
I just
Yeah.
think Brunson a better offensive player, but you hit that on the nose. Marlon, you hit
Now,
that.
here we
Salute,
go.
Marlon.
Here we go. Here we go. Because we got a team that wants. There's Denver. I mean, there's Dallas, and they want Monk. They want Monk. We may sign and trade Monk. Give us Brunson.
I
You
don't think
can't
they're
sign
doing that.
Brunson. I don't think they are either, bro. But I would love to do it. I would love if you want Monk, because Dallas name came up like one of the top 3 teams that want Monk. They want Monk bad. They tried to sign Monk, and he took the pay cut. They was going to give him more money. They was going to give him more money. I think they were going to put Monk in their mid-level thing last year, and he said no and took the Lakers minimum deal. That's what I think.
Yo,
Yep.
you know what's crazy?
You know what? I agree with that, baby.
Yo,
T. I agree with
I
that.
think
Bye
the
bye
Lakers
T.
will have this no bull crap. I'm gonna give you a big shout out. What's that?
Bye
Baba.
bye T. Yeah,
Bye
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 T.
T.
I'm gonna give you a big credit because I was gonna hold this to tomorrow, right? I was gonna do a video on that and saying if I'm the Lakers, because Mark Jackson said that nobody called them yet, but if I'm the Lakers, I'm jumping out early because the Nets lose. Steve Nash is out of there, and Mark
Should be.
Jackson ties, and they have a Chinese owner, which I don't think he really gives a shit about. Like that
The
type of
religious
thing
stuff.
with Mark
Yeah.
and Sean Marks, his job. So now he gonna do anything to appease. And I can see Kevin Durant and Kyrie because now
Kevin Durant
Kyrie,
already asked for him, remember?
and then not
You
only
remember
that, Rod Strickland. I know Rod Strickland personally, and he said Mark could be a good coach, and that's Kyrie Irving godfather.
Yeah,
So
they tried to remember Kevin Durant. That was one of the first names he gave up, and they said no. He wanted
and,
Mark Jackson. They
and
said
so
no,
the
so he went
Lakers
to
can't.
Steve Nash.
I still gonna do the video anyway, but I definitely appreciate you saying that, Baba, because I was gonna do a video tomorrow, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, and I said I'm gonna do that because Lakers can't be lackadaisical. Because what the Lakers is doing right now, they gathering all the information, what type of coach they looking for before they start doing it. They ain't gonna start interviewing until next month.
They don't want. They wait till the playoff ends. There's guys in the playoffs.
I heard
Yeah.
that they're
They're
gonna
not.
start interviewing next month.
I know the playoffs. The playoffs will pretty much be over by then. They want the playoffs to be
In
over.
May, they said they're gonna start
Yeah,
interviewing.
they
in
want the
2
playoffs
weeks.
to be over, but they're not. I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't even be surprised if they don't even give Mark Jackson an interview. But they're not hiring Mark Jackson. I can tell you right now, the Lakers are not going that route with Mark Jackson. They ain't gonna do it. Unfortunately, they're not gonna do it. Honestly, I think he's a better fit for the Nets too. I really do. I think he's a better fit to deal with KD and Kyrie than he is with LeBron and AD. I just do. I really do. I just do. So,
You're right,
yep,
Knowledge.
yeah, yep. Gaucho's gym. Gauchos. You was a little scoring point. Well, you played point, didn't you, Kareem?
The 2.
Played the 2. What are you, 6'2", 6'3"?
Oh, me? No, I'm not that tall. But
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Oh yeah, you too little.
But
You too
but
little.
but back then we played like that.
Yeah, I know. You too little though. You too little.
I jumped out the gym.
Yeah, I'd have ate you for lunch, son. I'd have ate you for lunch, bro. You too small,
Nah,
bro.
I jumped out the gym and I go hard.
No shit. Oh, bro. I was making change on the top of the backboard too.
Now I
Don't
jumped
get
out
it
the
twisted.
gym. I
Don't
shoot,
get it twisted. Nah.
and I'm dunking. I was dunking everything.
Nah, not at 5'11", bro. I wasn't letting that
I
happen.
swear to God, I ask anybody. I swear to God.
No, I'm not saying you wasn't. I believe it. I'm just saying I'd have ate you for lunch. That's all I'm saying. I'd have ate you for lunch, Kareem. Wouldn't even been close, bro. I'd lock you down, take your athleticism away, wouldn't let you get that broke jumper off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You still play?
Yeah, I still could play.
Oh, okay. We may have to hook up and play then. I don't
Yeah.
play no more, but I come out of retirement for that.
Only thing I'm not in tip-top shape, but I still can play.
Kareem, I'm 100 pounds overweight in basketball at least. Well, not 100, but about 60. You know, about 60 overweight for basketball, but I still can get it done. Salute,
Mills.
Over detailing. Yes, sir. But no, man, I'm excited for what we got going on. It's going to be a great offseason for the Lakers. Hopefully, Jeannie just gets out the way. I just need her to get out the way, let people do their job. Let people do. I think teams, honestly, Kareem, I'm with you. Teams ain't stupid. People don't know how valuable expiring contracts are. And let's keep it real. It's not many opportunities for you to get a $47 million expiring contract. It's just not. That don't come up that often, y'all. And then going into the off season where you need the cap space, you need that money to sign someone. I'm telling you, I can see teams going crazy. Don't be surprised a team give a Lakers a pick just to get that,
that's my video.
I saw your video. I saw it.
I was saying that. See, people get this mad at Russ, but if you settle down and just stop and just think about who Russ is is not bad. He got at least one more good year. And that's all you need with that expiring contract.
18, 8, and 8. That's
he got at least
and that's a bad year. That's a bad year. 18, 8, and 8 is 45%.
Under all that noise and the hatred, he played under a lot of distress. A lot of players would have crumbled. He showed that he's strong enough to he dealt with that shit. And
you give Russ a team, let him run it from beginning to end. I guarantee you Russell gives you a 20-point triple-double next year. He'll average 20, 10, and 10 for whoever. Sacramento, the Knicks, where we go, anywhere. Indiana, shit. We can go to Indiana. Charlotte. Because people don't realize, they both play off guard. Melo can play off guard too. Melo can play 2. Melo is a 2, really. That's what he is. He just can pass. He can play mate, but he's really a 2. So you can put Russ there and let him run with them young boys. So, man.
Jordan Smith said, what's your stats for AD next year?
I don't think AD gonna come out and try to prove everyone do like no 30 and 15 stuff like that. I don't. 30, I think what AD gonna do is put up like anywhere from 25 to 28 points. I really do. The key, I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's the biggest key for AD. His stats and stuff go up if he has guards that know how to get him the ball and know how to stop penetration. If guards can stop penetration, good, you can't stop it in the NBA. But if you can, Kurt tell it a lot, be good on the perimeter like the Lakers were, and then find guys that can get the ball to him, AD gonna shine. He gonna shine next year. Watch. He gonna shine. The jumper will be back, y'all. Watch. AD's jumper, watch it be back next year because he's not gonna do all that weightlifting. He gonna get in that gym and get in tip-top running shape because everybody said he was out of shape when he came in this year.
My numbers for Russ, I say 25, 11.
For AD?
25, 11 and a half rebounds, 2.5 blocks.
That's a lot of blocks. He'll lead the league in blocks with that one.
He do that.
Can. Oh, yeah.
He do that in his sleep. AD, that's one thing. He gonna block some shots.
Oh, yeah.
Get to some more questions. No, see you later. I would never do that.
Kareem, would you trade Russ for Gordon Hayward and 2 first-round picks?
Two of they first round. My bad. I looked at him like
I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't just do that because Gordon only makes 30. You got to add another player to make the money work. But if you tell me Gordon Hayward, they're not going to do that. That's not realistic. Charlotte would be dumb to give up 2 picks to get Russ. They would be dumb to do that. 1 I could see, but not 2. 2 is crazy. But if you did Gordon Hayward, you'd have to throw Kelly Oubre in. And 2 picks, man, Russ will be in Charlotte right now. I'll deal with the Gordon Hayward. Give me the 2 picks. Give me the athletic wing. See what I'm saying? They tall now. They 6'8", 6'9", athletic, can score. Both of them. Man, I'm taking them dudes. Even if old boy Gordon Hayward only give me 50 games, I'm taking them dudes, bro. For 2 picks, too?
2 picks.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, Marlon, I like them numbers. I like those numbers. Well, the 5 is a little high on the 5.
Yeah, that's a lot of assists. I don't see him getting
maybe get me through, maybe 4.
I say 3.5.
4.
3.5.
Maybe 4. Yeah, 5 is a little high.
I say 3.5.
Because I really don't. Denver leads Golden State. Oh, Denver came back. I got an update. They said Denver lead Golden State 90-91.
Wow.
Yeah, put in with some heart. Yeah, but see,
They
people
got
don't
you.
realize. People didn't realize Denver was trying to get rid of Jamal Murray this year on the low. Remember, they had a deal work with the Lakers for Russ. I'm telling y'all, bro. They want that cap space. Denver want that cap space to show, oh boy, you ain't gotta go. We'll bring a player in. Yep. Don't be surprised if Denver lose first round that they try to move Jamal Murray and move old boy, the young dude. Try to move both in contracts.
I definitely can see them want to move Porter because I think they know like we jacked up giving this man that money.
Hey, Kareem.
I think soon when they sign it, they probably like, what the fuck with this dude?
Kareem,
you know how like
Kareem.
something you buy, and you like, why the fuck I buy it? You spend some money,
Yep.
you really don't want to buy it. You're like, all right, fucking, you dropped a few thousands on something, then soon you get it, you're like, what the fuck?
Hey.
I think that happened with them.
Yep.
I think they soon when they signed it, they probably like, what? And he got hurt.
Did I do that? Didn't have to do it.
They didn't have to do it.
They want to get rid of Murray too because I know they want to get rid of Murray. That's a fact. They want to get rid of him. They'll move him for the right deal. The next thing is just my assumption. Why would you want to get rid of Murray? I don't think old boy like playing with Murray. I really don't. I don't think he like playing with Murray. They're not tight like that. I don't think they are. Him and Jokic, I think Jokic wants a more pure point guard in there. You see what I'm saying? You never hear him complain about their backup point guard. But him and Murray want to score too much. Murray want to score too much sometimes, take those crazy off-balance shots, which he hits. Murray got better. But I think when you're a big man, even though everything runs through Jokic, you really, so I'm delusional, you really a LeBron fan. You really want guards that can feed you. Yeah. So I'm telling you, Denver, it's going to be, I'm telling you, don't be surprised the Lakers get a backdoor deal like that that's quiet. A team that's really good at being quiet, and they make a deal with Russ. And I would not be surprised if it's Denver, y'all, because they tried to do a deal before. They was trying to do a deal for him this year for Murray. Now, that's the thing why the Lakers putting that out there. Well, we're not taking often injured players. I don't think Murray would be in that category. This is the first time he got
that's his first injury. Yeah.
Yeah. So he wouldn't be in that category.
Nah. I think they consider I think when they said that, they talking more like Brogdon and Hayward. Hayward been hurt the 4 years straight.
Every year.
Yeah, and Brogdon too. I don't think they talk about no Murray.
Brogdon been hurt. Brogdon been hurt ever since he left Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both been hurt.
He only played 70 games one year.
He had 50, 52, like 52, 56 is the most he's played. Yeah. So no, I don't. I like Brogdon though. I really like him, but I didn't know he was that hurt. So I don't think I want him next to AD. We just don't need to bring in a bunch of hurt dudes, man. We just don't. Unless somebody put a crazy trade together and say we'll give you 2 first-round picks. I don't care if they late first rounds. Now I'll take a hurt dude. I'll take a hurt dude now to get back some of my draft capital that I don't have. Because we find gems in the draft. Let's just keep it real. We find gems in the draft that can fit. So I don't care if it's 25 to 30. I'll take 2 of them. I'll take pick 25, pick 28. And then I'll take my chances with Gordon Hayward for 50 games. Because honestly, I hate to say this, Kareem. Gordon Hayward got a bad contract, but somebody in the league will take him. I hate to say it. If it was a brother in that situation, like Russ, it makes it tough. But Gordon, it's still 30 mil. It's still 30 mil. They're going to take it. There's teams that will take his contract for 2 years and take it. I guarantee it. I don't think the Lakers, if they took Gordon Hayward, I don't think they'd have any problem moving him if it don't work. I really don't. I don't think they have any problem moving him. Teams will take him. Yep. Hello, guys. Thoughts on all the Jerry West and winning time drama? I have not watched it, so I can't comment on that, Kareem. I don't know nothing about that. I ain't seen not one show of that. That's that Lakers show they showing on some channel. I ain't watched none of it. I haven't watched one.
No, what happened? No, what he talking about? Jerry West told the guy he got 2 weeks to make a public apology, or his lawyers. His lawyers said, y'all got 2 weeks because he said that they portray him as a. So you ain't watch it, and I knew that they was out of pocket with that. You know, you want to sell something, but it's hard to do it when you're doing it with a real character person. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it and have that man throwing. They had him like a maniac, so you ain't see it. And I get why
you ain't defaming. You ain't finna defame nobody's character, bro.
Yeah,
Jerry West got 2 weeks. He got long money too. Jerry West been making millions for a long time, y'all. Yeah, got much respect for you, Kareem and Elder. Salute,
Jordan Smith. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah. This offseason gonna be crazy because a lot of teams feel they can win. Like teams feel. Think about next year. How many teams gonna feel? Minnesota lose today or tomorrow if they get eliminated, they gonna feel good about next year. They gonna think, oh, we come back next year, we add a player, we good. New Orleans think that, oh, Zion come back, we good. So a lot of teams gonna be in the spending game because they're gonna feel they got a chance. Because there's no dominant teams. It's no dominant teams. It's not Minnesota. Like the Warriors when you looked at the Warriors and you said, damn, yo, teams was everybody started rebuilding. Like, you know what? These next 3 years, I'm gonna rebuild.
Minnesota has movable assets too. They really do.
They got a lot of movable assets.
Yeah, they got a lot of movable.
Team. They don't got no real bad contracts. That 90-minute mark for Elder. That 90. He said, what about Russ? I don't like Aaron Gordon contract. But you know what though? That 90-minute mark.
Yeah.
That 90-minute
So what about
mark.
Russ Nunn and a second pick for Murray and Aaron Gordon? Murray makes about, bro, that money don't even match. Murray makes more than both of them guys. Oh, you said Russ. I'm sorry. Russ Nunn and a second pick for Murray and Aaron Gordon. I'd do that deal.
You know what? I think, to be honest,
they don't want Gordon's contract though.
You see how much money they gave Aaron Gordon? They gave him $94 million.
For how many years?
Doing nothing. They will do it just to get rid of Aaron Gordon contract.
Yeah, I don't think the Lakers are going to take on that contract.
That's what I said. I don't think the Lakers will take on his contract.
I think the Lakers.
You know how much money Denver clearing with that?
Yeah,
let me see how much money they're clearing with that.
No, you can. Hey, just add up Russ and Nunn. There you go. Russ and Nunn would be.
Yeah, 15, but I'm saying they got.
That's 6.
But they
that's
got money.
5.
Yeah, but they got money.
Oh, I'm talking about the years beyond. I see what you're saying. Total amount. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
They clearing buku money.
Yeah, because Murray just signed. Murray got 3 years left, don't he? He got 3 or 4 years left on his deal. Yeah, I see the Lakers taking a chance on Murray, but I don't see them taking a chance on Aaron Gordon for that kind of money.
That's big money. That's why I said I think Denver would do that.
They would do Murray and another player to get
and
Russ.
They getting Kendrick Nunn. I think
and then make the Lakers give them a number 1 pick though. See, if I'm them, I'm not. I got Murray. I got the best player in this thing. I do. I got the best young player. So you giving me a pick? I'm not giving up picks. So
he said second round pick.
I know, but if I'm them, well, he's saying that because the Lakers are taking the money back, which I get. That's a good put together trade. I don't think the Lakers will do that though because they're not taking back all that money. They don't see.
Gordon owe like $60 million and Murray owe like 70 something. That's a lot of money.
A lot of money, yeah. And then you got Gordon. Who don't fit well because he plays power forward. And he's not a center or nothing, so you can't play him really well with AD. It don't make sense for the Lakers to do that.
But you know it's crazy. You know why Denver would do that? Because Denver looking at it like this: you got Michael Porter, at least you got another good player with Jokic. And then with that money, you could bring somebody who may fit better. or
Oh,
chop that money up.
Denver would easily do that just to move the
Denver
salary.
will
They
do
would
that to get rid
easily
of
do
that.
that to move the salary and an injured guy. The
Play.
Lakers would be dumb to do that deal though, because
Yeah.
you like Jamal Murray, you take a chance on him because he's only been injured once to get rid of Russ too. And I do Russ. I would do Jamal Murray. I have to look at their roster. Maybe that one small forward that they got. That he's
Who?
big. What's his name? He's dark skinned dude, kind of
Will Barton?
skinny. Will Barton, because he's kind of disgruntled there, and he don't get the. So if you tell me Murray and Will Barton and a first for Russ, I'll do that. I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
no. If you
them
say
guys will
Russ,
do that.
hold on. If you say Russ and a first, and we'll give you Murray and Will Barton, I'd do that deal if I was the Lakers. I'd do that deal.
I don't think Denver ain't doing that.
I don't know why.
Because
They're
Barton
not
don't got
using
that contract. Barton a free agent after next year.
after next year.
No, I mean 23 he a free agent.
Yes,
And
he got one more year left. He got one more year left.
Yeah, one more year.
Yeah,
And
so they kind of got Barton in that same category they had old boy in. But my thing is this: if I'm looking for that cap space so that I can sign in 2023, the guy that I really want to go with Jokic, I need to move both them cats. And I got other guys that can fill in for Will Barton. You know what I'm saying? I'm not losing much with Will.
Nah, they
Now
got
Murray,
guys.
he's already shown you. Shoot, you still made the playoffs. You only went up. You only went back like one slot without having Murray all year.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
so Morris is an
Now
adequate
they went
guy,
back
but
they went back like 2 slots.
you may be but you may be adding a guy that can fit in Murray's slot or whatever that plays better with Jokic. That's your goal. You got somebody in mind that you want to get the money to that fits better with Jokic. Them two guys can be replaced if you got $50 million. You see what I'm saying? You got 55 million, 52, 53 million dollars of cap space. So yeah. But Gordon, I don't see anybody taking that brother's contract. That's a lot of money they paid him. But Gordon is one of the defensive anchors for them. He does the dirty work back to defensively that Jokic won't do. You see what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. Jokic stepped his defense up this year, but he's still not an elite defender.
No.
Gordon is close to that. He's above average to elite defender. So I would want to keep Gordon because he does the front court dirty work that Jokic don't need to do. You see what I'm saying? So I would want to keep Gordon, even though I just signed him. I really want to get rid of Murray, and I'm trying to get rid of the Porter Jr.
I'll try to get rid of Porter Jr. quick.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, there's something with the Murray thing because I don't think they think those two mesh together, Murray and old boy. I don't think they mesh together. So that's why they're looking to move him to make him happy, put him in a situation he'll be happier. So yeah, if the Lakers do that, I mean, hey, I don't have a problem with Murray. I actually like him. People say he's just like old boy. I think he's different than Donovan Mitchell. I think he's a different guard than Donovan Mitchell. They both like to take the game over at the end, and they're not afraid of anything. But I just think Murray's a little bit better of a point guard.
That's it. He definitely see. What's his name is a 2 guard. Mitchell a 2 guard. Murray more of a point. Murray, I think Murray better than Mitchell. Murray better. He got better handle. He a better passer. Cause Mitchell can't pass worth of shit.
Facts. I don't like Mitchell at all. Really, you can have Mitchell. You can have Mitchell. I don't think
Murray gonna drop dimes.
Yeah. So I would take Murray with the Lakers. I would take Murray and a chance on him, and I would take. I would want Will Barton because I would want a small forward that can get in there and bang when LeBron ain't in there. You see what I'm saying? I need to get quality forwards. The league is full of quality forwards, and the Lakers don't have any. They got LeBron, and that's it. You see what I'm saying? He's really the only quality forward we got. But we can't expect LeBron at 38 years old to play D like that. We just can't. I think that's unrealistic. It is. Y'all think Lakers can get every damn player in the league? They can. Everybody want to be in LA, bro. Don't get mad, the realists. Don't get mad. Everybody want to be in LA, bro. They do. These players want to be in LA. There's an option. They want to be in LA. Now, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of them don't want to play with LeBron, but they want to be in LA. You see what I'm saying? A lot of them, the old school and whatever, they don't want to really play with LeBron and be around that circus or shit show, whatever you want to call it. But they do want to be in LA. They do want to be in LA, and they would love to play for the Lakers. Yep. So let's get that right.
Yeah, I think Utah definitely gonna trade Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna be like here another 5 minutes. Then we're gonna see you guys in episode 17. But yeah, it's this offseason gonna be bananas.
Yeah,
And
I
we're gonna
agree.
cover it. We're gonna cover every drop of the down for you guys, man. Yo, but see, that's why he said Mitchell going to the Knicks.
They want him. I believe that what Ticket put out there. I believe that they want Mitchell and they want AD. I can believe that.
How
I can
many
believe that.
years Mitchell got left on his contract?
I think he just resigned. Remember, he just came out of that rookie deal, so I think he just signed his max. I think he did. So you getting two players that you're gonna have for at least 3 years together, at least. So I don't like the combo. Elder, which coach would you want the Lakers to get? Man, Lakers ain't gonna do right on this coach thing, bro. Honestly, if I'm the and I know Kareem gonna be like, Elder, what? I take Darvin Ham. Shit. I'd rather have Darvin Ham. I think he look at the teams that are being successful right now. They're not taking these big name, washed up, rehashed
No,
coaches. They're not. They're
you
not.
100% right about that. That's one
Yeah.
thing. Like Udoka, low key, Willie Green, low key, and they damn sure. I don't go by just names, but I haven't seen. I don't know nothing about Darvin Ham as a coach. See, I had to. Cause I said I was just telling somebody
He's Milwaukee's first assistant. That's all you need to know. He's right
nah.
behind old boy. He's Milwaukee's first assistant. So he won a chip with them, and I think he won another chip with Detroit back in the day. I think he got like a chip as a player, and I think he got. I gotta look. He may have 2 or 3 chips. I think he got 2. I think he got one as
Thanks,
a
King
player
Charles. I
and one as a
appreciate you,
coach.
bro.
Yeah, I think he got one as a player, one as a coach. I gotta look it up. So, but at Darvin, he got it. You can listen to him and tell he's got the respect of them. They know he played in the league and all that stuff. The players will listen to him. He gonna demand. He's one of them cats. You can tell when they talk. Oh shit, he taking over the room. He demanding respect. He's that kind of dude. I don't want Bill either, man. I had a big Bill fan. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not
I
a
think
Bill
Bill
fan.
going back to Washington.
Yeah, Elder, I heard about Ham in one of the Lakers articles this under the radar. I hope he is. I hope they interview him and he come in because when he talk, he gonna knock your socks off. He's not like one of these big word impressive guys that trying to make you feel good when he talk to you. You just can tell he got it. And he gonna demand it. These players would listen to him. He's the type of guy that veterans, everybody be like, yeah. You right,
I
yeah,
know
let's get it done.
as a player, he's real physical. He's tough as a
Very,
player.
very.
But I don't, like I said, when I get off, I'm gonna Google and try to find him. I just want to hear his basketball knowledge. See, I don't
I
know.
got you.
And
Hey,
you said you heard
here's
of
the
him.
key. Here's the key. How you gonna become a first assistant? You ain't got basketball knowledge. I don't know
I,
no
no,
dumb first
I'm not
assistants.
saying he don't, but I'm saying for me to
I
co-sign.
got you. I got you.
I
I think he
definitely
would be.
believe if he is first assistant.
If you thinking futuristic, Darvin Ham is your guy to build with, in my opinion. That's the guy you grab right now and you build in 3-4 years from now. You like, man, yes, glad we got this dude. You see what I'm saying? Like Memphis is now, like Minnesota is now, like all these, all these teams that got they're all happy that
You
they
see how
like
Willie Green
Phoenix
pumped
is.
his team
Yeah,
up,
Willie
make his
Green.
team
Yeah,
believe. See, that's
bro.
the mistake
Hey,
Vogel made. Vogel's supposed to make THT feel like he the best thing since sliced cheese.
Vogel ain't
You
that
can't
dude.
have a young player and start making his confidence. He did nothing for THT.
Bro.
The THT said, he said, because THT back in it. That's what I like about him. He's in the gym already.
Yeah,
He in the gym and he said, listen, no days off, and my job is to be consistent next year.
Yep.
So I like his attitude, but he was the first one in the gym when they lost. They lost to the Phoenix, and he was working out the very next day. His work ethic is crazy. But the thing is, Vogel didn't do anything for him because as a young person, that's any young person. And that's like, kid, you got to still that confidence in him.
What I hope happens is the Lakers can't get the big signing name coach that they want. And in the interviews, they were all blown away by Darvin Ham. And then their backs are against the wall and say, you know what? None of the guys we really want, the splash names we can't get. We might as well go towards the future. LeBron's not cooperating. Clutch ain't cooperating. Coaches ain't. We might as well go for the future and just give Darvin a chance. And it'll be the best move the Lakers can make because people act like coaches is irrelevant. They're not needed. You need a good coach. You need a good coach.
Kyrie said that.
really
He
do.
said we don't need a coach.
And
You
that's
see
why,
that now.
and that's why them niggas can't do shit. That's why they can't
Kyrie
do
said we
shit.
don't need no coach.
Yep, that's why they can't
You
do
need a
shit.
coach.
I
You
bet he
can
realized he need
see
a coach now.
the difference. New Orleans was flat. Willie Green called that timeout. There was another team right after that timeout.
Yeah.
The game was the Clippers. When they played the
Facts.
Clippers,
Facts.
he turned that thing around with that. The coach is very. You coach, so you know. I coach, but not no major things like no high school kids, but I coach like regular teams and tournaments and things like that. Not no AAU things, but
Yeah.
I know how it is.
Yep. So that's my hope from what I've seen out there, and I know D Ham. I really hope he gets the opportunity this year because I think he's that next kind of coach. Look at old boy and Boston. Start off rough, but look at him now. Everybody's happy.
Yeah,
That's the kind of coach you got to go after. Get guys for your future, not this big name splash, blah blah blah. Because I don't. First off, we're not getting Doc Rivers. I don't think you would even want to coach and then coach for Boston and the Clippers, bro. Come on, them like your two hated teams. You see what I'm saying? So I just no Doc. I still would take old boy, but I think he'd be a pushover a little bit. I would take the guy from Utah because I think he's just in a bad situation. I think Quinn Snyder's in a bad situation, but they
you think
like him
LeBron
because
will accept? See, one thing about LeBron,
we may not keep. Hey,
it's up
we
to
may
him.
not keep. We may not keep LeBron. So I can't make that coaching decision on what LeBron wants. I can't. I cannot make the coaching decision off LeBron. What LeBron do want is for his legacy. Quinn Snyder ain't never won. If he can get on, hey, I tell you this: if LeBron can get along with Vogel for what 3 years, he can get along with damn Quinn Snyder. I would not be worried about the coach fitting LeBron at all. At all. I
But
wouldn't be.
Vogel was LeBron's son. Yo, you see how Vogel was LeBron's son. Yo,
Again,
you
I
know
know
how new Vogel's his son?
Rondo not ready. Rondo
When
not
they in
ready to
the
be a
huddle
head
and
coach.
LeBron, he be so happy. Like LeBron put his arm around
Bro,
like this.
hey, think about this.
Hey,
Think
what's
about
up,
this.
coach?
I
He
know.
be
Think
like,
about this. Think about this. This was a different scenario though because Vogel was out of the league and nobody wanted him. Quinn Snyder is still a hot coach with one of the best teams in the NBA. Remember, Utah had the best record in the league last year.
yeah.
So it's two totally different situations. And Quinn Snyder's an ex-Laker. You know what I mean? He's from the Laker organization. I know Vogel had a little stint there too, but again, when you got a guy coming off the street that nobody wants, well, in your mind, business-wise, you just be happy you here. We give you an opportunity that nobody else would give you, bro. We're the best team in the league, and you get an opportunity to come here. So that's why I said people can say Vogel got done wrong, but Vogel also got done right too. They took care of Vogel, giving him 4 years of this stuff and winning a chip and setting him up to be picked up. Because everybody said, here's the thing. Everybody said Vogel got done wrong. Okay, which one of y'all gonna hire Vogel then? Come with it. Since he got done so wrong,
I
who's
think
gonna
Vogel
hire
gonna get
Vogel?
another job though. I'm 9 times 10 short. Definitely somebody gonna offer him the assistant coach.
Well, I'm gonna see because I think that's his best position. I think
Right?
he needs to be like a
But I
head
think
assistant. I think he needs to be a head assistant and run your defense
it won't
for a
be
guy
surprised
that knows
if Jason
offense.
Kidd hire him. I think Jason Kidd will hire him.
Well, no. Oh, who's Jason Kidd's first assistant?
I don't
Because
know.
you're not finna put Vogel in a third or fourth or fifth
Or
coach
not.
position.
No,
He got to be
won
your
a
head. He
championship.
got to be either the head or your first
Yeah,
assistant.
one or the
And
other. Yeah.
I don't see unless the guy gets a job or something. I don't see that happening. You know, and that would be crazy that Kid worked for Vogel and now Vogel had to go work for Kid. That'd be
That
crazy,
happened
wouldn't
with
it?
Andre Harrell. He worked for
Huh?
Puff Daddy worked for Andre Harrell. Then Andre Harrell had to work for Puff Daddy.
Oh, that's music stuff. You know, I don't know nothing about this new age stuff, man. I don't know nothing about hip hop. I ain't a hip hop dude. I don't know nothing about it, bro. I barely know who Puffy is, man. Barely know who he is. So, but no, Quinn Snyder, I think he could do better with the Lakers. He's better offensively. You know what I'm saying? He needs to
They
get some
got
defensive rebound.
They got Igor Kavanoshis. He coached Phoenix
yes,
for
I
1
remember
year.
that
That
dude.
Russian
I remember
guy.
that dude. You
They
ain't
got
taking his
Dow
spot.
Armstrong,
Yeah, you're
Sean
not taking.
Sweeney,
Yep. See, no, you ain't
Peter
taking this
Pat.
guy's spot. They're not getting rid of Igor for him. They're not. They're not gonna do that. Nope. He wouldn't do that. They would add him to the staff if he wants to take that secondary job. But I think that you can't go back 2 steps. You can't. You go 1, but you can't go back 2, 3 steps, Vogel, or you'll probably never get another job as a head coach ever. You know, you got to stay in that vein when it's hot. Even if Vogel had to go to a bad team to prove he can bring them up, he'd be better doing that. Yep. I'm all fan. Hey, Brooklyn. Sorry about that, y'all. Brooklyn, they need Mark Jackson. They need Mark Jackson. He would be good for Brooklyn. Yep. Salute King Charles. Salute. Yep. Yep. They need him. I actually like Mark Jackson for the Nets better than I do the Lakers. I do.
Not me. I want LA. I said I did the video. I said I ain't
I
pumping
saw it.
nobody but Mark Jackson.
I
I want
saw it.
nobody but Mark
I saw
Jackson.
it. I
Now,
just
if
don't
we
think.
get somebody else, I'm gonna support them. But
Oh yeah.
until it's over from now to the day the Lakers sign another coach, or if Mark Jackson goes somewhere, because I just think I like Mark's spirit. I just think he gives you that, like, you got somebody who give you that you know what I mean, that extra oomph, and a lot of players today need it.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I just have to see him because Mark Jackson is an old school cat, and I listen to him commentating stuff. Do I think he can relate? Yeah, but I think these new schoolers, man, they just don't have the honor and respect for old school coaches. Look at all the old school coaches in the league right
So
now.
you think LeBron will have respect for Darvin Ham?
Oh yeah, Darvin demands it, and this is the key.
Oh yeah, he's
LeBron,
tough. Though.
hey, this is the
That
key.
no matter player.
You ain't going to intimidate Darvin
Now
Ham,
you ain't gonna intimidate.
LeBron.
No.
And here's the thing,
Darvin Ham
LeBron,
like
hey,
this,
game.
like
Oh,
this.
he's
He got a
6'4"
big,
thick, 6'5" thick. He ain't got no neck.
big,
Yeah,
thick
shoot.
neck. He's like a
Hey,
football player. He
hey,
had big
Darvin. Oh, I
legs.
know,
He be
I
like this.
know. Darvin Ham.
He
One thing,
was a
LeBron
6'5" power forward and hold his own back then.
back then. So what?
That's when it was rough.
LeBron would respect him, knowing if Darvin come in talking what's right, and he can tell, oh, he talking championship stuff. LeBron would respect that. He wouldn't
I'm
have
gonna
no
look
problem
into
with that.
Darvin.
And think about this: Darvin don't have no championships as a head coach, so it still adds to that part of the legacy that LeBron. He don't have to win with a superstar coach. See, that's part of the legacy LeBron's throwing out there.
But
So
they
he don't
said
want a Doc. He don't want a Doc Rivers. I guarantee you that LeBron. That's why he said,
yeah.
"Let's get Mark Jackson." That's a guy that hadn't won anything, even though he's respected and good. He ain't won nothing. So LeBron come in and win all these chips with guys that ain't never done it. So he
They were
gets all the
saying
credit.
what's his name?
Why am I nose
Juwan
itching?
Howard and Rondo.
I guess Juwan Howard has already said if he takes a job, he's gonna hire Rondo. But I think Rondo could be a good assistant.
Oh, he
coach.
said he's gonna hire Rondo.
I guess so. That's what they kept linking that. If
Yeah,
Juwan
they
Howard
linking
gets
it.
a Laker job, they'll want to bring Rondo back in. I don't have a problem. I don't think Rondo's ready to be a first assistant, but I mean, I don't have a problem with Rondo being on the staff at all. I don't think he needs to be at the back of the bench either. You see what I'm saying? I think Rondo's gonna be a good coach one day. I really do. I think, but Rondo's kind of old school. You still got to have that guy that knows how to reach these new school guys with a respectable tone and all that kind of. The old school dudes, man, like Rondo, man, I can see Rondo getting mad at guys. I can see Rondo getting mad at guys, slapping shit out of him.
Well, yeah,
yeah.
Rondo just. If you look at Willie Green got that soft demeanor. Mm-hmm. You see how he talk like, come on, like he's not that. He ain't gonna get in your
yeah.
Like you
and
said,
Darvin is that dude to where he got that soft demeanor, but he's still alpha. Darvin is not. He ain't rah-rah in your face. Darvin just about getting business done, bro. He's just about handling business. And if you don't, he's got the moxie to say, okay, I'm just not playing you then. This is what I'm expecting of you. You're not getting it done. This guy can, so I'm playing him and you sitting and let's just deal with it. You see what I'm saying? He that dude. It ain't got to be confrontational. Now, if you want to take it there, now Darvin ready to handle that too. And you see what I'm saying? That's what I said. Darvin is like, he's kind of perfect right now to me because the new guy's going to respect him because he played. And the thing that gets him even more respect, when they start talking, they realize, man, this cat get it. He know. He understands.
You got more experience than me listening to Darvin because I don't know. I don't have nothing. to work with Darvin.
Go online and just pull up his
that.
XM radio interviews, because he on XM radio all the time. You know, they interview coaches and all that. Just pull up his interviews. Him getting.
See,
You can find a 3-4 minute interview, and I guarantee. I know if you find a 3-4 minute interview, you're gonna be like, yeah, this dude, he get it. He knows. He understands the league. He gets it. You see what I'm saying? And he will be a great ambassador for the league because he's trying to propel it forward. You see what I'm saying? Them kind of guys, those great role players, they make good coaches too.
That's
they
true.
Really do.
They're great role players. That's true.
Because again, as a role player, you ain't just a star. The stars normally don't make the greatest coaches. They normally don't. You need the role player, because that guy understands how to keep everything together. It ain't always about you. It's about the whole. What'd you say?
Duke was a role player.
Oh yeah, from Boston, he was a role player. Yeah,
he's a role player.
Yeah. But look, Steve Nash, the man, he was the man. He was the man, Hall of Famer. Look what he doing. See? Look what he doing. I'm telling you. Mark Jackson, great role player. Steve Kerr, great role player. Man, role players to me make better coaches. Steve Jackson. Man, you done froze out. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. But Phil Jackson.
Not playing
great role
Steve
player.
Nash won't play LaMarcus Aldridge. That's crazy. Why wouldn't you play LaMarcus Aldridge?
I don't know.
This thing acting up. See, when they do this, sometimes it knock this whole video down.
You need to shut her down and make sure you keep the video.
Yeah, it worked. We do one more minute, 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
But what you saying about why you not playing LaMarcus Aldridge?
No, I said I don't have a problem with that. He's just old. But he should be playing.
No, but
what they got.
You supposed to. LaMarcus Aldridge had a good year.
Yeah,
he opened it up. He got that nice pop, and it's not like
defensively, he kills you defensively. You're already bad, but you become extra. You become extra worse.
He become Daniel Theis. Daniel Theis ain't gonna do nothing. Can't destroy him.
He'll get a bunch of offensive rebounds.
He
would Horford, but Horford would destroy him. I'm telling you, bro. These guys. Here's the problem. These guys offer you a little bit something offensively. But what you giving up on the defensive end is not worth what they're offering. That's why they can't play him. So, because old boy is bad. And Horford playing well. Horford playing at an all-star level, honestly.
He playing good.
Balling. He balling. So he get out there, he'll destroy Marcus Aldridge. He will destroy that dude. But Marcus Aldridge may play with a little more pride because he's at Horford. You see what I'm saying? They've been battling for years. So I would try it. I mean, I get out there and hey, if he hold his own for 3 or 4 or 5 minutes, they take him out. Give him another shot. You can't hurt nothing at this point right now. Can't hurt nothing at this point. So,
it's really, it probably gonna knock us because it keep going out. Answer the last question here. We're gonna go because I want this to knock us live.
No, I don't think LeBron can do that. He can't make a season if he playing the 1. There's too much to take out of him. I don't think he's gonna move back to the 1. I don't. We need somebody else to do that.
Yeah,
you chopping up.
We're going to end it. Episode 16 in the books. We appreciate it. We need to have this great for our archives. Please get the likes up right now. Hit the like button. We're going to see you guys episode 17. Maybe Sunday. I talk to Elder, see how the schedule look. But episode 16 was a success. I appreciate you coming through. You had a long week. You was out like asking about you. So salute for me. You give your shout outs to the people.
Salute, my brother, and salute you, Kareem, for the great show. Good content you've been putting out. Salute all the subs and the supporters, man. Keep hitting that like button. Keep sharing the videos, man. I know people been talking to me. They're like, man, y'all need to get on Spotify. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to do this. This is why I was gone, bro. They was hitting me up and stuff saying, man, y'all got something there. Y'all got something there, man. Y'all need to put that for more people can see it. So I'm like, hey, I'll get with my bro. We'll figure it out. But, man, I just appreciate the support is the key. You got to show up. You got to watch the videos. You got to like them. You got to share them, the ones that, need to be shared. And let folk get it, man. A lot of folk, they'll understand the more they know. The more enjoyable it is to watch it. It is. I enjoy watching the game at certain times because I understand it at a high level. The things I hate watching is when we got bad basketball, stupid basketball, But Our goal is to keep you educated and get an understanding from all perspective, business, on the court, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think we mesh well and do a good job of getting y'all to that. Yeah, I want to see Ben Simmons come back, man. Let's see. I would play Ben Simmons. I would not play Zion Williams. Hell no. I would play Ben Simmons, not Zion Williams. Ben need to make some of that money. He need to earn it, and he's older veteran. Been out, missed too many games. Zion, nope. Young, future, nope. I wouldn't do it. Think you locked up, Kareem. Think he probably ended the show. All right, I'm gonna get off anyways because you are locked up. Salute, my brother. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.